Okay, good afternoon, everybody, or good night if you are. I don't know. Good morning. I don't. I don't know. What else? Oh yeah, check. Oh, uh, where is this? Okay, so YouTube. Okay. Uh, so we are live on November the 3rd, 2025. I'm just. Uh, it wasn't my intention to look at this since October 25. Since October 25. More than a week ago. I can't believe, and I didn't plan to make a live streaming because I have nothing to say, and not that in the past I have something to say. I have had something to say, but I still say something. I was planning for the next of this chat and chat on the edge of the ring to be on Spanish to share some thoughts in Spanish about mathematics for the million. Some some page that I always open that book in that page and I can't pass that page because I tend to reflect a lot. It says too much. It's about people thinking that mathematics are activity for people having leisure time and it only belongs for people to have this privilege. What the guy says that on the contrary, it is uh, mathematics progress when people solve real problems. And I wanted to say to share that with in Spanish, and I will probably tomorrow. Well, I did start this live streaming because I, I'm seeing this laptop screen is having this behavior. I'm seeing like several colors and not several colors. I don't know how to explain it. That's why I decided. I was reading a book on CSS, and well, I was starting to read this book, but then since it has to do with colors, the CSS, I, I I was saying to myself, so what's I don't even I'm not even able to to see the colors. Uh, but I think you can do it on a grayscale. But since I am ignorant, I wanted to see or to do this live streaming in order for later on this day to go to the cell phone of my mother and see if this thing, if the issue is being present or if it is captured on the streaming or in the recording, which I don't know if it is nonsense or silly or if I am being naive. I want to see it with my own eyes in a different device, or maybe it's only here on this laptop. It's silly, it's nonsense, but I am like that. uh, so SPG basics, but at the same time, I don't want to read for you because maybe you are not interested in knowing about SPGs. Um, and I already know a little, uh, the very basics from tutorial I did that I have prepared for the public available on my website. So I at least know the basics. But I don't want to do this on the live streaming. Instead, I will take the opportunity to I don't know what to say anyway. Um, I'm just since my website has uh, it has been live for 3 years, I suppose. There is some code that is a little bit naive, and we can change it for 20 minutes or maybe 10 because the point of this is for me to know to see if this issue of the video is being replicated for the YouTubers, for the internet, for the people going to my websites, going to my videos. 'Cause I will not pretend that this is something that I want to share with you. It's for me. In order to check this, but I will take the opportunity to also show these things on my website, on my yeah, my name, and then we open code. Look at this, for example, this part. It went crazy. The video went crazy right now. A lot of I wish. Hopefully, this thing is. I will be seeing these colors later because if you are writing code, I'm seeing like two. You will see it right now. Hopefully, you are able to see what's going on with this laptop. And someone will say, "Why are you doing this to yourself and to the people? Why don't you buy another laptop and stop the nonsense and the victimhood?" I'm not playing the victim card. I want to see if this is replicated. Um, was Yeah, because I don't know how this thing works. The video on a laptop many years ago, many years ago, I studied a little bit about monitors, just the theory, some inner workings, but it was about what they say cathode ray tubes. At that point, that was the thing. I don't even know how to write it. Oh yeah, cathode ray tube. But I didn't read it at this level of physics or electronics. The guy was just explaining at a low level, at a high level, how this thing is working. But this is different, and I already forgot everything on that area. So I want to see this. I'm not portraying myself as someone. Hey, this guy wants we he wants us to see him in this way. I am not. I wasn't even doing live. The style. For example, this grid column gap, and I remember this on our last session. It says property is obsolete. Avoid using it. Uh, This is a good thing for Visual Studio to say this, and even what the thing that you can use, the new property. Um, well, take a look. If there is, it has these cycles of rendering, I suppose, the monitor. So at some point there is like a lot of characters on the screen, and the thing becomes a little bit crazy. And yesterday I was trying to code, yeah, some things in Java, but I don't know the reason why I choose Java. I know how to program in Java, but I don't know the entire API. I don't know why I did choose Java. Um, and there is this general question: how did you choose? How things are born in your brain? You know? Okay, I'm not even. Okay, my website. Entonces, okay, I'm talking in Spanish because I'm from Mexico. I'm not sorry, but this is in English. So if you didn't understand, I was saying thank you. Uh, what else? Yeah, then in Spanish. Thank you. Then that's in order not to be disrespectful, because someone will say, now I don't know what this guy is saying. Okay, so let me be very quick and then leave. Pre-static index. Okay, what I am doing is this. We have open with Microsoft Edge. What do I do? I don't know the reason. I came here to show more options, even when it's right here. Even when it's right here, I do show more options and do the open with uh, Edge, Microsoft Edge. That's a thing for me to reflect on and discover why am I doing that. Mm, then we have, I don't know, Gab, maybe hobbies. Maybe this will reflect. And hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing. Look at this. Another cycle. Yeah, you're seeing it. But yeah, let's fix this. So I'm going, it says that you can replace it with row gap and column gap. But since both of them are the same value, I will use only gap. And hopefully that works for row and column. Hopefully this thing doesn't mess up. No, okay. Let us see if I change it to 9, just to see if I'm not I'm not seeing anything. Going back to 5. I'm going crazy now with a big number, so to see some drastic change in 15. Okay, so it's working. Uh, let's go back to 0.5. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of things going on the monitor. It's terrible. As Mr. Steve Jobs said in an interview, 95 interview. Steve Jobs, take a look at that interview. The pictures, everything is in place. Tech stuff. Oh man, store. Look at this. How can you work with this? A playground? So yeah, we managed to modernize our code. Our code is not more obsolete. Is not obsolete anymore. Yeah, that will be the correct phrase. We have modernized. And I can help you to modernize your thing. I am always trying to, hey, what can we do with this code? I have these Java amusements in the past for me, for myself, in which I was modernizing some Java into Jakarta. But I am about to finish that part. But I am waiting for these guys. I don't want to use another application server. I can use OpenLiberty to try Jakarta 11. I already said this in another live. Well, I like this. Why? Because it was simple for me when I was in need. And this thing was just, okay, but it was some other, it was Cloud Foundry, even simpler. But these guys are also, mm, I don't know if Cloud Foundry is a thing, it's still a thing. Um, yeah, platform as a service. So I put the application and people were able to see it live. It was very useful. Then Whitefly, I think I grabbed Whitefly into Cloud Foundry. I don't remember. It was 7 years ago. But yeah, these guys, people, people making things easy uh, are very cool. You know, like this guy from Gigalexy, because you are a software developer, and, and these guys just say write the application and push the code, and you will be live, okay, right to your customers. You see, and their support is amazing. So Cloud Foundry was in the same way, but I used it for Java. And in the realm of Python, is Python anywhere? GigaElixir is for Elixir. Cloud Foundry, I use it for Java. And if you are into Django or Python, then you have Python anywhere that don't require, as I remember correctly, if I remember correctly, this guy doesn't require you to have a credit card. And you know, this is amazing because you can be as broke as you can be and come up with an idea, and these guys will have your back covered. This Python anywhere, Giga leaks you. You just have to have your some sort of solution for an existing problem. But the problem is that we are always learning. We are always trying to be at the top of the wave of and following the trendy thing. And I'm saying this for myself. I just feel it is a need for me to stop and to start solving problems. But it's always a good idea to be taking a look at what's new. What are these people doing this time? What are software engineers? Another JavaScript framework is on the landscape. Was there? I don't know what's happening. We are always busy learning and learning and learning and learning. When are you going to build something? When are you going to solve something? Too many exercises on programming. When will be enough for you to tell yourself, okay, I will look myself in the mirror and say, I am a software developer. I accept it. Now let me solve a problem. Uh, uh, I don't know. Chat is easy. talking. You see, that's why I'm calling this sitting on the edge of the ring and tell, okay, so Open Liberty, if you want to use Jakarta 11, these guys are going to bring Jakarta 11 until the 39, but they have already some previews in place. Well, why am I talking about this? Oh, it's because this is about the video. This is about anything, but the me checking later if this video issue is being seen like this, or if I am crazy by this point of time, and I'm just saying this. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Not crazy. Okay. What else? So yeah, I'm going to take a look on what they call me. Look at this. When I change program, when I switch programs, it seems the video. Look at this. Look at this. So yeah, use gap instead of there is another pending change over here that it doesn't have to do with modernizing the code, but mm, I have this. Remember, I started no excuses, Caleb. Okay, there is the need for me to. This is about best practices. But where is okay? Here it is. Yellow text. I have yellow text and orange text. This is not recommended, but maybe yeah, maybe it is necessary. Look at this. I have this ivory. I need. This is not recommended. The style inline style. It's hard to maintain later. So I will change. There is a lot of easy little things that you can really. There is always something to do to spend your time. So thank you very much. What else? Article dates. Article date. This is for the media. We only we are only supporting two devices, two two sizes. Maybe with this SVG lesson, I will be able to move this. But I like how it looks like now. It was, these margins looks great. It wasn't the intention. The intention was for the margins to be animated with gradients, but it was too much movement for the eye because these things are already animated. It was in not a good taste, if you ask. It was too much, just because it was cool. And then by tinkering a lot, I came up with this without without trying to come to find this, and it looks good, like something that some painter abandoned. Like he was just doing these things. Like he was, I don't know, frustrated. Or I don't know. He was like, okay, I'm leaving. And this part wasn't finished without too many enthusiasm in here in this line. And in here very detailed. So he started like this, and then he got frustrated. I'm done. I'm leaving, and he leaves or she leaves. So this is great. It looks great for me. This one is this thing. It's amazing. Look at this. If you are looking to do this, maybe you will not find it because it was a lot of tinkering, blind tinkering. I'm not saying I am a unique designer because I am not a designer, but I was just moving numbers for an hour. Maybe someone want, yeah, expert designers can do this. Yes, for sure. I'm being silly here. So thank you very much. And what else? Oh, 26 minutes. 6 o'clock. Um, hmm, yeah, that's a song by Dream Theater. Um, all right. So see you later in another video. Bye.